not connected. What do you mean? What do you mean here? What is the meaning of this? This is outrageous. Hi, how's it going? I haven't streamed in a while. And no one's going to know, because this isn't even my fucking channel. So... Okay, well, her mouth broke. Her mouth broke. I don't know how to fix it. Mouth broke. Yeah, it's been a while. So what happened is that YouTube what is this? Why are you you were literally working 30 seconds of it. What if we start at 0.5 here, huh? What if we start at 0.5 here, huh? Okay, that's better. Who knows? Hey, hi. So YouTube has a history of fucking over LGBT people during Pride. And they banned my account from live streaming. So you know that was cool. That's swell. That's really nice. But you know, that's a thing. So we're here now on a different channel. You know, just the YouTube channel that I've had since 2009. You know, old enough to drive, and they don't care. It's day 2 and nothing. Why is this mouth so broken? Right? Because if we just like no, now her mouth is stuck open. Yeah, I don't know. She's not. She don't wanna open her mouth. That's fine. We will. Well, let's scroll down. Mouth open. I didn't change anything. What is going on? Okay. It just works now. Okay. Yeah. So I've been working on this. This is like a model like V1.5, right? Because I started this 2 years ago and then just gave up. But she has outfit now. She has different face. She has different eyes. There is a blindfold, which I totally forgot to, like, do a thing for. But she has clothes now. Right? She has clothes now. We have outfits. I originally had a full outfit drawn. And, like, part of another one, kinda, like, a fourth drawn. And I was just like, no. Scrapped! Throw it away. We kind of have the boob physic. I don't know. But yeah, we have outfit changes. So we chilling. On this channel that nobody knows that I stream on because not my channel because they banned me from streaming for some fucking reason. Now that's wild. That's the real wildest part here. And I was just like, oh, I haven't streamed in a while. Let me stream. And then I was just like, oh, can't do that. Okay. But we're here. We're trailing the dawn. We're doing some stuff. The road. Ugh. The road beckons, friends. Let us be on our way to the Yokhui. And it's back to where the path through the mountain begins. Remember the spot where you tricked into walking off with Wabukesa? Going to rub my face in it like that. Yeah, that is kind of rude. If he's raising my hackles on purpose, though, trying to keep my anger directed at him instead of myself. Either way, can't make up for standing around here all along. We got lots of time to make up for. Yeah, hi. We trailing the dawn, doing stuff. See now. So we've updated. Now instead of the real old school thing we got going on before, we match now. We match now. There's no cactar earring. There is a blindfold and it works, but I accidentally toggled it off and then did not make a toggle for it. So there's no blindfold at the moment. She has her updated eyes. The story here. Move in here. See, she has her updated eyes here. No longer green. I have not added in any details. Again, because I put this off for 2 years. She can kind of look up and down. Yeah, I don't know. I messed some things up. But yeah, new eyes. Updated. But yeah, we chillin'. She has a whole outfit. And then I realized that I fucked up the legs. There's nothing else here. She has hands now. That's cool. Right? Got hands now. That's cool. Yeah. Off we go. We have these things. We have these things that I had given up on for 3 years and was like, okay, I'm going to do it now. I quite literally worked on it a tiny bit and was like, okay, let's do like a 1.5-ish. And then, you know, I found out that they had banned me from streaming. You know, that's cool. I guess, you know, after 16 years of putting up content on YouTube. I haven't tried to upload a video. I assume that I can still upload. Yeah, whenever I go to the live streaming page, it either gives me an oops, something went wrong, or it shows me their stupid, like, goofy illustration that says I've been banned from streaming. You know, so that's cool. That's fun. Yeah, so we're here now. And all that. Why am I running all the way there? That's the real question, is I thought we were going somewhere else. I thought we were going somewhere else. We're not. Why am I trying to run all the way there? Yeah, that's wild. Alrighty. One ring. Jesus Christ. That's right, he still hasn't finished with that fucking game. It's so insane. Couldn't leave without knowing Ready Rock, without letting Ready Rock know what happened, so I stopped Earth and Shire to say a few words before we're done. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Done. Where is Aaronville? That's my thoughts exactly, Wu Klamat. I was just like, wait, we're missing a person. No, Aaronville's nowhere to be seen. Can you wait a few more moments? So much for giving him the benefit of the doubt. Come on, let's catch up. Give that smug gleaner a piece of my mind. Already, Wu Klamat would apologize over the loss, agonize over the loss of her keystone. Means I had nothing to be concerned about. Onwards and upwards, then. Yeah, I guess so. I guess we're just fucking vibing. I've changed. I experimented with some other amounts, but we're back on the dog roulette. If you don't know what the dog roulette is 8 dogs, and it picks a random dog. And now dog. The time you hit the Mount Roulette button, it gives you a different dog. This is the special dog. This is the 7-tailed dog that you get for getting all 7 dogs. There are 8 dogs in the 7-dog roulette. It makes as much sense as a 7-tailed dog. You know. Chillin'. If you've noticed, the air goes thin at this elevation. Take it slow until your body adjusts. Deep breaths, plenty of water. We literally have not gone up that far, Aaronville. Okay? Like, what you're referring to, Aaronville, is like a 2,000-foot elevation change. Okay? You can go up 1,000 feet without having your breathing changed. Right? From sea level to 1,000 feet, you might notice sea level to 2,000, you'll definitely fucking notice. I, however, live somewhere where the average altitude is 1,000 feet. Going up to 2,000 is not a problem. It's just fine, right? But yeah, that's not a thing. 2 more steps and we'll be in Warlar's Echo. Who's Warlar? Okay, I doubt this hill, this big old fucking hill here, right? I doubt this is 2,000 feet of an elevation change, okay? That would either be one really long fucking hill, all right? Or way steeper than this. This gradual incline is not 2,000 feet. This is absolutely not the circumstances in which this would occur. Right? It's our science straight here, Annabelle, okay? I know you're an animal person. No, that's no excuse for bad science. Phew, I think I'm getting used to the air here. Again, we traveled up maybe 500 feet. This is the place from Lay of Proof where Papa met the Yakoi. I'm not gonna lie, I was imagining someone bigger. You know, and that must be them. I don't think I've ever seen one outside of a picture. They're like, oh yeah, the giants, and it's just a man. So it is for most of Turali. The giants rarely visit the lowlands. In the mountain fastness, they tend the solemn duty they pledge to undertake and pact with the Dawn Servant. Watch over the Turul Vidral Vilgamarnda and maintain its prison within their temple. Those were sure some words. Yes, Wukla told us about the Turul Vidral, creatures that live for far longer than normal and awaken to strange powers. This is kind of loud. Turn this down a bit. We're gonna go down a bit here. Okay. Yeah, even among those anomalies, Valit Garmanda is unrivaled in strength. Endured for centuries, bringing catastrophe each time it emerges from its lair. We learned of the Lay of Ice. It was Gulul Jaja who at last managed to imprison the beast, laying dormant in the temple ever since. It said the building still bears a gaping hole in its ceiling from when Valit Garmanda is lured inside by Gulul Jaja's final ploy. Goodness, names. Be the strongest of all Turali Vidral. I wonder what it's like to fight. Well, it's in prison for a reason, so you're not going to. Warlar's Echo is where both the Lay of Proof and the Lay of Ice took place. This does not suggest we'll be facing 2 feats this time. Also, how did he get the giants to agree to this? That's a question we can ask the Elector when we find him. Or maybe we should just flush out Bakool Jaja first. Beat my keystone out of him. The Dawn Servant's Elector should be our first priority. Suppose we do still have 4 keystones to earn. No matter what we do, the contest will us against him sooner or later. Alright, let's check out the Elector. And can I suggest we pay a visit to Karorzar the Gracious? There the temple is called. The Moblins told me the High Luminary Earl Furler, oh Jesus Christ, is to be found there. You would ask one for information. Then he seems a wise choice. You're killing me with these names here, my guy. Good grief. yeah, also when they're like, oh, the giants. I was expecting someone larger. Like, yeah, they're way big. They're like two and a quarter of me. But I'm a max height cat person, right? They're already small. This is like the average tallest here, right? Yeah, I was expecting, you know, creature that was taller. I was expecting. See, like, oh yeah, I don't know. See if we can convince the guards to let us through. Reclamat, third promise of Tuliolo. I seek your elector for the right of succession. May I speak with Gorfruler? High luminaries granted admittance to the claimants. You may enter. Okay. Ah, that was easier expected. Here we go then. Yeah, I guess the giants agreed to his goofy little game for the throne. So I hate the slow walking animation in cutscene. It's like fancy walk. Gods, is that I, Veligarmonda? Oh, I see. Dragon. I was expecting this some kind of creature. Welcome. Illuminary Gerfurler. You're gonna make me keep saying this. I'm gonna scream. No? Not here at present. Luminary Zermerwer. Killing me. You are killing me. This is the Sky Ruin. Veligarmonda. It is the Tural Vidral whose name has evoked terror since time immemorial. I don't know about that. Even my people, once conquerors of all beneath the sun, were as brittle leaves for Veligarmonda's tempestuous power. Tempestuous? That is not the word that I would have used. Tempestuous power? The Skyrim descended upon Irkapacha 8 decades ago. The casualties were staggering. Had Gulul Jaja and his companions not intervened, been slaughtered. Tempestuous. Tempestuous? Their titanic battle with Veligarmonda raged for 10 days and 10 nights. Why is he so short in this picture? Their foe fought on tirelessly and relentlessly. Our heroes were pushed beyond their limits. Thus did the head of reason concoct a desperate plan. Gulul Jaja tricked the Skyruin into losing control of its own ice magic, causing the unwitting Tural Vidral to encase itself in frozen ether. What are you gonna do when it melts? It's been like this ever since. Nice work, Papa. I mean, it's been 8 centuries. But what are you gonna do when it melts? What happens if the ice melts? The same question looms large in our minds, for the magic sustaining this prison grow weaker with each passing year. Veligarmonda commands powers of ice, fire, lightning, and ice. Some believe the violence of the recent storm, the result of energy slipping free. raging tempest from fellow Garmanda. Setting future worries aside, you have come to attempt the feat of proof, yes? High Luminary, chosen elector of the Dawnstone, has left me with instructions for all inspiring claimants. Okay. You discover forbidding mountains. Different word. And find the waiting Gerfurler. That has to be your challenge. Let's go find a guy? So our feat is to just go find a guy. You've already spoken to my brothers, I take it. I have. Their expeditions are underway. And we better pick up the pace. And you better tighten it up. No one's gonna get that reference. But it's still very funny. Old League meme joke videos from like maybe 11, 12 years ago. We're about to loose. You tighten it up then. Yeah, let's get a move on here. We need a direction to search for. Let's see what hints we can gather from knowledge. Yeah, sure. We also don't have the bandana yet. The bandana scarf is not a thing yet. And like I said, the blindfold is done and working. And I forgot. Simply. The amount of fucking times I closed and then reopened Live 2D within like the span of like 5 fucking minutes because I kept forgetting to do singular items. And I did not notice until now. But you know, like we can wardrobe change now. That's cool. A little tiny bit of boob physics that I cannot get to configure properly. You can just go, oh bam, right? The tiniest of jiggles. I also couldn't figure out how to anchor it to the rest of the like body. So like it's not that great. God's Vela Garmanda is enormous. I know Papa and his friends were there with him. It's incredible you could hold his own against that thing. If his prison ever failed, though, you can expect the old guard to come running. It'll be up to us to save the day. I don't know. He seems still pretty fit and good to go. Even had an email about it. Let's just take some gold here. Because I have enough fucking food to last me the next millennium. Just informed, the feat of proof requires us to see the High Luminary G. The High Luminary Gur, somewhere upon the mountains. Early feats are indication, assume the challenge precludes the Yokoi from answering our questions in a straightforward manner. Pay close attention when attempting to divine Gur's whereabouts. The giants may not give us a precise location, maybe clues hidden in their words. My theory, anyways. Okay, yeah, but we've never talked to them, so we don't know how they talk. Right? But like... Oh, I'm in the way. Hold on. But like, look at this shit. How much fucking food I have. Granted, most of them are singular items, right? But I still have a whole, like, another full page in my guy, right? So like, it's out of control. Out of control. There's a guy up here. Let's talk to this guy. High Luminary? Nope, not seen him today. Let me ask you a question. The Gibral that came out of the temple earlier, that really the third promise? Yep. She seems rather unimposing. How is she meant to succeed the mighty Gulul Jaja? I mean, that makes a lot more sense coming from you, since, you know, you're like 2.5 people. Again, I was expecting something bigger than just 2 of my character, right? Like, sure, someone double your height. If I was walking around and I saw someone who was 12 foot and I had to have a conversation with them, that would be unnerving, right? But in terms of like Final Fantasy scaling, this is just like a normal, tall, playable race, right? They probably come up to like armpit, right? So it wouldn't be that much taller than you. Atul Yolin. No, you're from farther away than I think. The High Luminary, I can only guess where you might be. He's wandered the Sky Ruin, but also Keeper of the Sepulchres. And his duties often take him outside the village. Where's this other place? There are other stuff that I could be doing. At the moment, we're trailing the dawn. We're 3rd-ing the promise. We're wiping that smug-ass look off of Bakool Jaja's face. After the High Luminary as well, are you? I know not where to find him, but I do hope the opportunity to speak to him. It's a great man with deep reverence for our traditions. Lifts we carve for one, it affords them as much value as any treasure we possess. The records of lives lived. Your arrival too, I will etch into the stone. The story of our meeting may endure for old burnings of the sun. You're curious about our ways, and I bet you visit Proof to the northwest fair. Our great sights. Okay. That's not the northwest, but I guess we're reconvened. Oh, that's doing here. Right, the like pre-sundered Asians were taller than these guys, right? Like their scale ain't shit. Pre-sundered Asians were taller than them, right? At least 3.5 of me, not 2. First things first, was anyone able to coax forth a definite location? Nope. Most people didn't even know where he is. As expected, what then of the clues or hints that might point us in the right direction? Note that in addition to his usual duties, Grin is also charged with keeping the graves. Yet I, the Yakuoi sepulchres, appear to hold a significance in our culture. Would it be appropriate for us outsiders to enter their burial ground? Well, I was specifically invited to go. Proof, you said. He encouraged you to visit? Yeah, he encouraged me to visit the graveyard. So I assume that means we're invited. Let's go and take a look. And if we don't find Grin there, it'll give us a chance to learn more about the Yakuoi. I'm sure I'm saying that incorrect, but you know. It's like somewhere northwest of here. We shall leave that side of the village for a start, shall we? This is directly west, right? This is directly west, not northwest. You know, so I don't know if holy shit. Okay. Well, where the fuck? Is it that? Is that where we're going? Or is it that way in the fucking distance? The others have gone ahead to Proof, following the trail west. There are sharp drops everywhere, so we're moving at our own pace. Some of us are not built for cracky terrain. I'll have to get my bearings up here first so I don't stumble down a cliff. Why don't you try catching up to Aaronville? I'll be able to point you in the right direction. I mean, Krell, you're also like 1/3 of the height of it. So you know. would make sense. The way at dog roulette. Oh, purple dog. They just standing. Why are you catching your breath? This is downhill. No need to catch your breath going downhill. Not like this is a steep hiking path filled with like slippery leaves. What in tarnation is going on here? Fear strike? Look at this crater. There's no wood, no trees, not even dried grass, yet the ground still burns. One of the scars left by Felgarmanda's rampage. Told in the saga. Okay, that was 8 centuries ago. Darwin's fires are described as eternal, flames that can be quenched by neither storm nor time. The literary embellishment. Up. Now I've lost sight of Wuklamat. Roof is northwest along the main road. Hopefully she's still heading the right way. Afano also taking speed as time. Okay, so it's not this place that seems to be in utter ruins. It is that far away outcropping. Let's say necropolis. I had the word on the tip of my tongue and now it's gone. Never to return. Here. Just like making a new YouTube account to stream is kind of just a useless kind of effort. Oh, that's not where we're going. That's way below us. Okay. But you know, they can't fucking stop me. They cannot keep me down. Wukla wins again. Looks like everyone is here now, so. Greetings, friend. Are you Gur? No, I am not. The High Luminary did, however, task me with providing a lesson on sepulchres to those who came in search for him. Yeah, we chillin'. We were meant to find a way here after all. Are you to tell us who's buried here? No one is buried here in the sense you mean. When a body has served its purpose, we consign it to the flames and scatter its ashes across the peaks. Okay. Understandable. Moreover, we do not conceive of death as others do. For us, a person does not die when the heart ceases to beat, but only when they are no longer born in the hearts of all who knew them. This is why we build our sepulchres before age or mishap claims us, that we might etch ourselves into the living chronicle for all eternity. Oh, they're living gravestones. The grave belongs to a good friend of mine. His mortal vessel ended its journey some years ago. He lives within me, even now. Up there stands my own sepulchre. As long as it exists, so too will I. I will endure in the hearts of those who read my grave glyphs, the same manner my friend does. Okay. Has it always been thus for your people? The concept of existence and death? I would assume so. Continue on this path to the indelible passage. Behold the history upon its walls, and we find the answers to your... I was just like, you're not going to answer your question? Oh, no, it's... I gotta go look at some more history. And that's what we'll do. Traditions are fascinating. I'd love to know more. Thank you for allowing me to share them. If so doing, I will remain in your hearts also. You got it, boss. You got it. Up here, okay. Dog roulette! What dog? Ooh, the blue dog. That's not what I meant. Yeah, the YouTube quite literally cannot keep me down. I've been creating content on this fuck-ass platform for 16, 17 years, okay? They think banning me from streaming is gonna stop me from making content on their fuck-ass platform. They have another fucking thing going, alright? They have another thing coming. They think simply banning me from live streaming is gonna stop me from creating content, okay? I will make another account. I will continue to make content. Like I said, I didn't try to upload anything, but I assume I can still upload stuff on my original account. Because it doesn't, I can like still go to the upload page and like, you know, select files and stuff. Hello, a fellow we met at Proof suggested that we come here. Yes, High Luminary commanded that I watch for your arrival. As the chroniclers, oh my goodness, chroniclers of our people, it's ever been my family's duty to pass on the teachings of our morals from generation to generation. Alright. These are really magnificent, and together they tell the tale of your people's history. They are the events which shaped us. I would share them with you ere you continue on your way. Yeah. Please, you'd love to hear all about it. Then I will begin. What's this first one? Paint as a picture. Paint as a word picture, my guy. Or woman. I can't tell. Maybe gender doesn't work that way. My fair fellow. This mural depicts a time more than 1100 years ago, an age of great prosperity for the Yokhoi. Blessed with the size and strength unmatched by other peoples, our ancestors marched forth and brought much of Yoktaral under their dominion. Then, when all before them had been conquered, they turned their gaze northward, seeking to expand their territory and power. Here we see the expedition of Zaktura. Unable to cross the strait by ship, our forefathers set to build a bridge to the northern land. A grand labor consumed the greater part of a century. Gorgor the Boundless. We still make use of that bridge in Tuliolol. Okay. For travel, I can't imagine the patience and dedication it took to complete a work of that scale. I never heard of any Yokhoi living in Zaktaral. What happened to the ones who went north? Look upon the next mural and behold the answer. Did they get killed by that giant sky thing? It suggests that many giants perished all at once. What manner of enemy could have repelled their invasion? Is it the giant sky beast thing? Though unnamed and unseen, when the expedition pushed forth into Zaktaral those thousands of years ago, its soldiers were felled by disease. A terrible illness. No, a virulent plague or newly arisen blight. The local Tanawa and Shatona is but a mild affliction, the sort that comes with the turning of the seasons. What manifested for them as slight fevers and coughs, however, proved deadly to our people. 1 out of 10 Yokhoi who joined the northern campaign, 9 succumbed to the infection. Oh, out of every 10. I was like 1 out of 10. Okay. 9 out of 10 died from the plague. Those who survived continued to suffer, finding it difficult to sire offspring. I've heard of this before. Lacking an inherent resistance, visitors to distant lands can fall deathly ill to diseases local might shrug off. These events might have also given rise to the practice of cremation rather than burial. Mortal remains. That is true. That's often what happens. The final mural depicts the return of our grieving brethren to Urkopacha. The reason they first left, why they had fought so long and pushed so far to ensure peace for our homeland. This undertaking began in ancient times when our forebears learned they shared the continent, peoples unalike to us in appearance or customs. Feared invasion was inevitable. Rather than meekly await their fate, they decided to strike the first blow. Yet as they fought on and on, the old idea of peace drifted further and further away. Only after the disaster of Yak Terrell and their withdrawal from the mountains did they come to understand. The place we envisioned had been ours for the taking all along. It was here, in the place which birthed us, here in the stones upon which we recorded our days, the tranquil life we had trained for conquest and conflict. I'm glad that they learned their lesson. I'm glad this is not like a repeat Garlemald like situation. You do nothing but fight. It can blind you to what's right before your eyes. We return to the present. I trust you found this brief history of our people enlightening. Yeah, I'm glad you realized your mistake and stopped trying to murder everyone. I'm always glad to learn more about my fellow Chirali. How you've lived until now and how you wish to live from now on. Well, I believe you are ready to proceed. The High Luminary bids you meet him upon the summit of Warkor Zormor. Killing me with these names here. Warkor Zormor. The feeling we'd end up scaling that big old mountain, well, it's a feat worthy of its name. Follow the trail south of here to begin your ascent, but be wary, beyond the entryway. The mountainside is home to ferocious beasts, both mundane and otherwise. We'll keep that in mind, thank you. Thank you for the warning and the lesson. Whoops. Finally, we know where we're going, to the top of Warkor Zormor. Can we please stop repeating? Please stop repeating said name. Are we not going this way? Is this not the way that we're going? Guess not. Dead end. Huh. Okay, well, turn around. Dog roulette. Black dog. I'm sure I'll come back eventually and do all of these quests. I do love me my side quests before moving on. But since, you know, the storyline isn't pressing end of the world, it's kind of just like, oh hey, let's go hang out and have a vacation and tour the lands. We can just be chilling. This thin mountain air is going to be the death of me. How long have you been standing there? I was just taking in the scenery, that's all. I don't want to fall too far behind. Yeah. Back on the dog. Ooh, the special dog. Not just a big old ball. That's the moon. That's literally the moon from Legend of Zelda. This is literally the moon from Legend of Zelda. Look at it. That's insane. Okay, well, bye. Just the moon from Legend of Zelda. That's wild. I think my Dark Knight, yeah, still 72. Recently got my White Mage to level 90. But the Chronicle was saying that the more they fought, the further away they moved from the idea of peace. It appears to me that Zoral Jah is attempting the feat of proof. He will have heard the same lesson. I can only hope it's made him reconsider his own stance on educating people who are. Yeah, because what is this dude's name? Zoral Jah is quite literally trying to do the same thing that the Yokhoi did, right? His thing is, oh, they've gotten soft. They've remembered the harshness of war. So we're gonna go to war until everyone is pleading for their hardships. Only then will they see the greatness of peace. I'm like, okay, but the Yukhoi did that, and they were just like, oh fuck, we messed up. So I hope he understands the same thing here. Yeah, it doesn't look like this.
That is one tall mountain, and we're supposed to climb it?
I don't see any stairs. Unless you want to climb a 1,000-foot vertical cliff face, we're gonna have to find a different way. Can I help you?
Farther. Tomar. Tuliorlu. Korogar.
Okay, so these guys don't speak common. Okay. Or Porlor. I guess that's their naming scheme. The or sounds. Can't expect to walk here unchallenged. Tell me, you stunted ones. Those short legs bring you all the way here from Tuliolol? Also, how do we understand this guy?
He's speaking the old Yokhui tongue. The words are difficult to catch.
Oh, really, Aaronville? I couldn't have guessed.
Though your words are crude and cumbersome,
I use them for your benefit.
you are a claimant in this right of succession.
Yeah, that's me.
That's right.
Then, if you die, Tuliola loses a potential ruler.
Oh, okay. Is that a threat?
That's a dark thing to say, friend. I get the feeling you don't share the opinions of the other Yokhui we've met.
Yakhui. Yakoi? Yakhui. Okay, it's Yakhui. I'll try to remember.
We do not grovel before Gulul, Jaja, like those shameless lapdogs.
Did you not learn the lesson that your people learned, that endless war is bad and you want peace?
My brethren and I are conquerors,
I guess not.
and we will restore our people to their rightful place as Tural's overlords.
I just realized my microphone was just not pointed in the right direction this whole time. Yeah, so that might sound a little better. I don't know how
the giants have their own factions too, it seems.
You think your kin weak for showing deference to my father, but they do not follow the man. It is his peace they respect, a peace they always wanted, which they realized could be had right here.
Clearly did not.
Justifications of the craven. They turn their gaze from our ancestors, from the dream we kept alive for 1,000 years and more.
Yes?
They are unworthy of bearing our legacy. I will reclaim the glory of our people.
Will you now?
And our ascension begins with the death of the third promise.
Stop! I don't want to fight you.
It's a little late for that, Wooplamet.
Die on your knees vermin seek to feast on us, do you?
What the fuck is happening?
Get down here. Your neck will be the first I snap this day.
That's right.
Let's go heal this random dude who was about to murder us. Okay, bye.
Why do you help us?
Why not, bud?
I didn't put much thought into it. My legs were moving before I knew what was happening. I suppose I feared you'd die before we had the chance to get to know each other. Before I could learn more about you.
To what end?
Nothing, my guy. We're just existing over here.
Oh, that's simple. If we're to share the land, it's the best way for us to become friends. How is he?
He'll live. Not quite ready to walk under his own strength, however.
But how weak can you fucking be? You can take one attack from a bird and almost keel over.
If you could stay and tend to him, the rest of us will continue on to Woko Zormor.
Understood. Be careful up there.
This changes nothing. We will not forsake our conquest.
Okay, but it did, right? Because you're not going to kill us anymore.
As you like. You want to kill me, you're welcome to try. But right now, you might want to worry about your comrade.
On a mountain of that size, there are bound to be creatures even I've never heard of. I'll trust you to lead the way.
Then we climb. Gufurlor is waiting.
Yeah, unless we climb in unless we climb in a sheer cliff for 5,000 feet, I don't think that's happening, Wuklamat. Maybe I have to find a different way up. Ugh. Wait, they're like, oh yeah, get all the way here, and then, oh yeah, there's just nothing beyond this gate here. You see all of this land here that we could have taken usage of? Nah. See all of this land we could have taken usage of? Nah. Unimportant. Okay. Whatever, I guess. Wild, but alright. I guess we go, not that. We do one of the custom deliveries. It's certainly gonna be more than 14 fucking... Well, there's already 2 people? Like, I understand that I'm one of them. Yeah, but they already found another person? That's wild. How did they already find another person? Insane. But that was no 14 fucking minutes. That was like 3. But that was like 3 minutes. My goodness. Okay. My God. How did we get up so high already? We're already like halfway up. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I don't need this. Somebody else. There's somebody else with the adventure plate? No, that's not. Ooh. Okay, so they have not created an adventure plate. They're also rocking the blindfold. I feel it. We got the blindfold gang. The first time I've actually seen another character rocking the blindfold. A blindfold is where it's at. Alright? It's where you get all of the rich character lore and history. My adventure plate also is just like, I think like outdated by at least like a year. I think it's the old like battle jacket I was wearing for the monk, which was what my original model was wearing. I also can't even say original model because it wasn't. That was already the like V1.5. This is like the V1.75. Or like I guess this would technically be the V2.5 because the first one was barely a model. I don't even know if I even have it set up in VTube Studio. It's like 4 or 5 years ago. And it like was like bust. Like a bust, a picture of like bust picture, right? Just like shoulders up, like top of the torso, shoulders up. Right? And only the head moved. It was just head side to side. Mouth flapping, animation flap, right? Not actually any kind of like actual like rigging to it. So I guess this is technically the V2.5. I always keep forgetting that because this is like the first real one. So it always feels more like a true 1.5 because this was the first like real. Oh my goodness, what is going on here? I almost fucked that up. I was right and I doubted myself, so I almost fucked it up. My goodness. Okay, I guess we're standing here. I don't understand why, but I trust. Okay. Oh, that's just because it's the least amount of movement. Okay. I guess. I don't know if I would have been able to do that if I had been standing on the island. Alright, well, if I have guessed wrong, I've guessed wrong. Guessed wrong. I guessed wrong. Alright, that was the first one to come up, so I assumed, I guess falsely, that that would be the first one to go off. But I guess not. Hey, there's just this random robot guy here. What? Why? Okay, bye. There's just a robot. Who? Not a who? Okay. That's fine, I guess. Whatever. No explanation. Was just there and then was not there. Okay, bye. Why do y'all have so much fucking health? Why y'all sponges? Whoosh. You caught up, seems I've been toying with my prey for too long. That was unintended. Bah. Another path. Added a test to your resourcefulness. I was just saying, we just went in a circle. You just sent us in a circle. My goodness. My little tiny sword slash. My ranged sword slash. That's not the button I wanted to press. And I can't wait to download this video and upload it to my actual. Can't wait. Oh, and it's just fine up here. The Raging Tempest is gone. It is now just green up here. That's a little strange. Green the higher you go. Okay, isn't this that bird that appeared in the cutscene? There's just a robot guy again. Who is this? Why? Why? Why is there a robot guy? What's the explanation for there just being a robot person here to help us beat the dungeon bosses? Oh, I activate that. Okay, well, I'm glad that's the mechanic here. I guessed correctly. And I'm floating eyes in from the outside. Because you clearly well telegraphed. Oh, that was over. Oh, I had a thing I could have used there. That's, my bad. Yeah. Obviously, not been half health. Like, what's the story of the robot? Why? I want to know. Still turned around like that was gonna. Or zombie horror bottoms. Zormor bottoms. I was just thinking, what? They're like, ooh, congrats. I have that message. Not see when other people win their lot. Mainly because I don't care. If I did not win it, I do not care. So it clutters up the chat unnecessarily. Like, why do I need to know? If I didn't win it, I didn't win it. Don't put it in my fucking challenge. We're full. We're full here. I did not notice we were full. I would have used it sooner. Oh. I was gonna say, is there like some mechanic? No, it's just for the chest. I was just so looking for... Pew! Pew! My pew pew! Yeah, I mean, like, I guess this is the most recent expansion. But you tell me 14 minutes, I'm gonna go try to do something else. Don't tell me that it's 14 minutes, it's gonna be 3. I'm gonna try to do something else, because that's been the usual my entire playthrough up until this point. People are not going to be queuing for the story dungeons that I need. Sure, some rings, sure. Ah, that sick ass looking sword. That's a sick ass looking sword. It's the man himself.
Elector of the Dawn Servant, prepare to be tested.
Hello, ma'am. We have a visitor. Hello, ma'am. How are you? This sick ass looking fucking sword here. Have they just collapsed onto the floor?
Prove you are worthy to rule.
Well, that like all the other tests, they're like, okay, only the claimant can actually participate, and then this one was just like, yeah, let's just fight, shall we? What in tarnation?
Return the hunger of roiling waters.
What in tarnation? Okay. What is this? He's laying down the slabs.
Recount the fury of erupting beaks.
The man laying down the slabs.
I will take the measure of your resolve.
You certainly are, sir. Oh, several mock punches. Okay.
Implacable strength of the mountain, be mine!
Okay, what's the mechanic here? Do we... Oh, you just can't let them get to him. Okay. Sure.
Spirit of my brethren, your thunder roars!
Okay, well that wasn't much,
You
sir.
should endure my fury.
It wasn't much. Your fury wasn't much, sir. So, you know.
Chronicles of Hell, recall the cruelty of merciless storms.
Why robot? Is this some like machinist thing where you get to just summon a fighting robot? Like dying. Fuck ass wind. I got this down. I feel like I might understand a part of the fight. Just a tiny bit. That was not what I was. Well, that's right. I have this. I could be using this. I could be using this. Hey, let's go! I guess. Blindfold Club, let's go! How do you know this run was blessed? The Blindfold Club going on here. I haven't even started Viper. I'm gonna decline on that there. I should update my plate. They're like, oh yeah, third promise and anyone else.
Very good, claimant. Once more, I name myself Gur Fulur, High Luminary to my people, and chosen Elector of the Dawn Servant.
Okay.
You are much bigger than the others in the village.
See, this is the size I was thinking of.
All Yokhui were once my equal in size, but ever since we were decimated by disease, it is rare to see a child reach our former stature.
The one recorded in your murals.
It is a chapter of our history that is entangled with the legend of the Golden City.
Is it? Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I've heard
Very
that
nice and
legend
gentle.
originated with the Yokhui. Is this true?
With the visions our ancestors had, to be precise. Preceding the campaign into Shak-Tural, many were visited by dreams of glittering splendor. They described a paradise that knew neither war nor famine, where people lived lives of eternal happiness. A single dreamer might have been dismissed, but when dozens, if not hundreds, spoke the same, the luminaries became convinced it was divine revelation.
Ma'am, come up here. Stop just staring at me from the floor like a sad cat.
Then the expedition.
Oh my goodness, ma'am.
Its purpose was to find the City of Gold. Yes, help was marshaled from all the territories under our control. Lands were scoured on a massive scale.
Ma'am, I know you got wobbly legs, okay? But you can still jump up here, ma'am. Looking up at me, waiting. Ma'am, that's not how that works. I'm not picking you up, right? Getting picked up is only for naughty cats who scream at me, right? Ma'am, you're being very polite at the moment.
Ah, little wonder the legend is so similar across Tural. Those involved with the search would have passed the stories down to their children.
She got halfway up here and then put her hand on my leg and looked directly at me like trying to determine if it was all right or not. Like, ma'am, just come up here. Wait, do these guys not gotta fight him?
Another claimant, I see. I will test your worth, as I have tested those who came before you.
He's got a sensu bean.
Here and now, I think he means.
Okay, but did we get our thing? She did the same thing again. She got halfway up here. Paw on my leg, looked at me for confirmation. And just like, and hang out.
Well fought, second promise. For you and your sister's success
Goodness,
in
man.
performing the feat of proof. You both shall be rewarded.
My goodness, man. Okay, you can come up here. I want you to come up here, man. I want you to hang out with me. How does that man not accidentally crush that between his two fingertips? How does he even pick that up if it's so small?
3 to go.
I mean, 4 to go, but, you know, semantics.
How glorious it would have been to race thee and thine to the summit. Though mayhap not whilst being hounded by Bakool Jaja and his minions.
Are you gonna sit down or are you just gonna stand here?
Again, that swine shows his disdain for the right.
Strangely, despite his eagerness to antagonize us, he withdrew as soon as we fought back in earnest. I cannot fathom what he was trying to achieve. On a similar note, I'm also curious as to why you chose the peak of Warcore Zormor for the conclusion of this feat. The earlier stages saw us learn the history of the Yokui. Does this location also hold some special meaning for your people?
Give us the history.
Yes, it is a place of great significance.
Ooh, tell us. Spill the tea, sis.
All these monuments. Is this a burial ground?
Every high luminary before me is enshrined in this earth. Alongside them are the heroes who bravely stood their ground when Valigarmanda brought ruin to Urkopacha 8 decades past.
8 decades. Okay, not 8 centuries. 8 decades. That's not that long ago. That's only like 80 years. Like a single human lifespan.
That explains why there are so many.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. We laying down.
Zorolja, I should have known you'd arrive here first.
Ah, third promise. How relieved I am to find you in good health.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Zorolja, you bastard! I should end you here and now!
Remember where you are. You will mind your conduct, or you will leave.
Sorry, my guy.
Right.
Sorry about that.
I see no reason to delay further. Show me my father's sepulchre.
Papa has a grave?
I mean, yeah, they're living gravestone. He's been here before, right? Of course he has a grave.
Upon this monument are inscribed the names of those who sealed away the monstrous Valigarbanda, your fathers included.
Gulul Jaja, Master of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace.
That's gonna be you one day, Wukulmat. You're gonna be up there one day too.
Look at this one. Kettenram, navigator of uncharted oceans.
Kettenram? The Laminsan explorer? Does this mean he joined Galul Jaja on his travels?
Brooke, how did you get a cat here?
Kafkiwa, seeker of the unknown. How strange to see your name here.
It was unheard of to build living sepulchres for those who were not Yokui. But their great deed demanded recognition.
Understandable. That's why they all share one, I
Master
assume.
of Resolve and Reason, Champion of Peace. Papa really did some amazing things.
He carved his path with martial skill.
What do you think? He was just lying about everything? You think this was just all made up? Absolutely
Yet it was
not.
clever thinking which allowed him to trap Valigarmanda within its own ice magics.
Martial skill and clever thinking.
I mean, he does have 2 heads.
I can't compete with Zorolja's mastery of the Head of Resolve's techniques. And when it comes to knowledge, Kona's the one who most takes after the Head of Reason. Is there anything that I've gotten from Papa? Something I do better than the others?
The people? I don't know. You don't need to have a thing. right? Like you don't need to have a thing. What else defines your father aside from strength and knowledge? You have his love for peace, right? Like you don't have to have a thing.
Of course.
Man, why are you hanging off the
Papa's
side
love
here?
for peace, for his people. That is what he's given me.
Again, you don't have to have a thing.
And I'm fighting to preserve the peaceful Tural he built.
Girl, why are you monologuing with all these other people here? What in tarnation?
What in the hells was that?
What in tarnation? Okay, thank you, ma'am. You've scattered all of the hair in your possession to the four winds. Okay. Reset everything now. Set everything.
You must return to Warlar's Echo immediately.
Fine.
Valigarmanda has broken free.
But it's been like 30 fucking minutes. It's been
I
like
presume that was about the unholy sound.
it's been like an hour. What do you mean he broke out? You're meaning to tell me that he was stuck in ice for 80 years and within an hour of us getting here, he freed himself?
Valigarmanda is free.
We need to get back there. Now!
How fortuitous. We have been gifted an opportunity to outpace our rivals.
But you understand that now that he's free, they are quite literally going to destroy the area, right? Right? Like that's what's going to happen. There ain't gonna be no right of succession. The area is destroyed. Everyone is killed. Ain't gonna be shit, my guy. I was just like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's someone's mount. Oh, I was gonna... How do you get to the adventure party? Social. Nice. Nice. What is... How do you get to the... Again. I wish there was just like a search where you can just like search. Like adventurer plate. Here. My adventurer plate is this. This is my adventurer plate. Let's change this, right? Reflect current gear. Okay. Right. Face camera. Is there a like there's a Horchifant. Is there like a Malevolence? What the fuck is this? What is... Take out your weapon! What is the pose list? What is the other job action? 0 job actions, okay. Standing. How do you... How do you hold on. Not required the... Okay. Well... Okay, what if I just like... How do I turn the camera? Okay. No, I wanna move the camera. Okay. But that's not what I wanted. That's absolutely not what I... Ugh. Okay, so then pause. But what is... Ugh. Okay. Okay. Get her other hand in frame. Okay, there you go. There's the, I couldn't figure out how to take out her weapon. So we're doing that. That's the pose we're doing. Much I would explain when the time arrived to investigate. Sudden surge, there are already fallen giants everywhere. Preoccupied treating the wounded. Catch your breath and lend a hand where you can. Okay, why I apparently have some. Do I have purple dye? I don't have the iris purple. I also don't have corpse loot. I'm gonna go with the purple. I'm gonna collect all of the dyes, even though I could very easily just buy them. My thousands of gil. Alrighty. You're ready. Many injured here. You need your aid. Just find anyone passed out. Alert me. Be attending to whoever requires the most urgent healing. Gather once seen these hurt. What's the closest one's gonna be this person. With the the crisis music is still going on, but it's just like bright and sunny. Their promises protect her. Everything was bathed in bright red. Searing heat enveloped my entire body. Okay. There's just like crisis music, but it's just bright and sunny here. Crisis. Panic. Everyone looks fine. These 3 specific people. Thing burns. The touch of cloth is agony, yet I will live. Leave me. There are others more dire need of help. Alright, bud, if you say so. You say so, there, bud. So my god, they really detailed the fuck out of these trees. My goodness. High-res fucking trees. Hey, bud. How are you doing? My wounds are nothing serious, but this dryness in my throat. All of the moisture has left my body. Okay, so that still sounds pretty serious, my guy. Right? I'm gonna be real with you. If you're like, yeah, all the moisture was sucked from my body. You are dying. You are immediately dying. My water over. Done all I can for now. Injured you found were awake and alert, yes? They all refused help, yep. That as well. We left the injured as comfortable as possible. Many were suffering from burns to a greater or lesser degree. Did a fire sweep through the village? The details are unclear. These people don't look like they're okay. Once I healed the giant attacked by that mountain bird, the group's leader, Vorporler, I believe he was, made me depart. It was then when I felt an intense wave of ether and returned to find Vorporler's echo in this state. Rushed the first giant I saw, though delirious from pain, he repeated the same warning. Billy Garmonda has broken free, thus did I contact you all day. We're gonna need more information than that before we can deal with this situation. Speak with the temple guard and see what's become of the Sky Ruins prison. I almost misread that as Shinryu, and I'm like, that's not this game. That's a different unit. My luminary grants you entry and awaits you within. Okay, bud, but we have pressing matters. Like, I know you're an NPC with one line of dialogue. Like...
What happened?
Oh, it's just gone? Where did the ice go?
So it's true. The ice has failed.
Surmurwar, tell them what you told me.
A short while ago, a claimant paid us a visit.
I swear to God. Swear to God, if he set loose this abomination. Where did all of the fucking ice go?
Who enters this hallowed hall? Ah, a claimant.
Oh. And here we have the mighty Valigarmanda.
A terrifying withdrawal. With every awakening, it has seared its ruinous name into the memories of a new generation.
Okay, but like, where did all of the ice go? It couldn't have all just disappeared. It's ice. It's not even so much as a wet spot on the floor.
What a good little terror. You've stayed napping right up until the day I needed you.
I fucking knew it. They're like, oh, somebody visited us. And I'm like, Bakool Jaja, that motherfucker.
Explain yourself.
It is as they say. Gulul Jaja caused its magic to run rampant, trapping it in a frozen prison of its own creation. Clever. Clever. To unmake it, it would be quite tricky. 2 spells must be cast at the exact same moment. A conflagration intense enough to melt the ice, and awakening flame to rekindle the slumbering Vitral's soul. The only ones capable of such harmonious execution would be the heads of reason and resolve. And the blessed siblings, Bakool, Jaja.
My God, you're just gonna stand there?
You mustn't!
But I already have. Rise and rage, little terror.
So just some normal ass fucking fire melts the ice? What if it gets really hot in here? Also, there's no fucking way all of this water dissipated that quickly. It was literally just pouring in.
I might have overdone the fire a bit.
Utter madness. Why have you done this?
Because they want to kill everyone, obviously.
For the throne, of course.
You unleash calamity for your own gain? Have you any idea how many may die?
Wreak havoc, Valigarbanda. Live up to your legend.
You just gonna let him leave? Bud, you literally did nothing to stop him. You stood there and watched and then let him leave.
A messenger to Tuli Yolol has been dispatched. The Landsguard will send a contingent, I am sure. But there is no telling when they will arrive.
But you literally did nothing. You let him.
Idiot! This monstrous act is a step too far, even for him.
I don't believe it is, but okay.
So, what's the plan?
Fight as a dragon, that's what the plan is.
If we leave the withdrawal to others, it will be a massacre. Some might call it the wiser choice, if I don't want to fall behind the competition. But I could never live with myself. And my supporters deserve a better ruler. So that's that. I will stay and fight Valyarmanda. This is an enemy so powerful that even my father failed to slay it. Alone, I don't stand a chance. I understand you've no obligation to aid me outside the right of succession.
Clement, we've literally been fucking over this, alright? Like, I know you don't have to help me. Bitch, I'm here, aren't I? I crossed the sea to be here. You think I'm just gonna go home?
But for the sake of Urkopacha and its people, I beg you, join me in this battle.
What do you think I'm just gonna go home? Absolutely not. I don't know why you're even asking.
Far be it from us to abandon a dear comrade in her time of need.
Dear comrades now, eh? I have to say, it does have a comforting ring to it. Knowing someone has your back makes it easier to do what you have to do.
And what will we do?
One committed to winning the contest above all else would race on it.
Sorry, I skipped your voice line. But I'm sensing a but. Oh, there's no but. You're just gonna leave.
We'll need to find out where the beast went.
That's what we have you for, old friend.
Track this mysterious beast. It only existed until legend, until right now, because somehow an hour was all it took.
Inform the Bello of the danger. They may need to flee to lower ground.
So, Envil, any ideas how we can track Valley Garmonda? You could look up into the sky. Like, it's a huge dragon. Like, where could it have gone? Gratitude method comparing sightings with other signs of passage is the most reliable, also the most time-consuming. The second option, not as reliable as the first, but if we're lucky, it'll let us ascertain Skyrune's whereabouts far more quickly. The Terrell Vidral of extraordinary nature, Valley Garmonda is still a creature of this world. You and me, it is thus sustained by corporeal energy and possesses unique ethereal balance. And hence this device should come in handy. Okay, why is it more risky then? You just have a device that tracks any animal. But what the fuck is this goofy ass shit? But this is literally just a goofy ass floating hand. I'm glad we agree, Luke Lamont, because this is not the time for toys. Toy, it's an ether seeker. The name suggests Gleaners use it to detect the ether of living beings. And it's in the pack your whole time. Okay, well then how do you know what the Skyrune's ether is if we've never captured it before? Calibrate it to follow a specific ether aspect. The problem with Valley Garmonda is that it can shift freely between the elements of fire, ice, or lightning. Now, we all know in order to awaken Valley Garmonda, its icy imprisonment, Bakool Jaja casts spells which quickened its fire aspected ether. Residents were unfortunately harmed by. The logical conclusion is, upon breaking free, unleashed a great fiery blast. Jace is playing fire. Okay, but why is this thing shaped as a giant goofy-ass glove? Fear, however, is not without its faults. We're not able to input as far as unique ether secondary in advance. The device will respond to any living source. A reliable yet slow method. This is the potential swift, easily misguided Gleaner tool. Pursue both methods at the same time. Idea, well, not the first to fall back on if the second fails. Travel with me then, please, in case the seeker finds me some other fiery fiend. The rest of us can stay behind and talk to eyewitnesses. The more Skyrune sightings we compare, the better, more accurate. Okay, but why is it shaped like a goofy-ass glove? If there's any objections, just remain here in the village and tend to the Yokoi. A few are seriously injured, but I'm wary of wounds inflicted by a creature like Valley Vermont. Should like to be close at hand should the conditions suddenly worsen. Sounds like we got work to do. Do indeed. Again, why is it a goofy ass glove? Should be on our way as well. Are you just gonna leave it here, or are you gonna take it with us? What are you? You're just gonna leave it here? Let's answer to the village first, and then set the secret to detect further aspect heat. Alrighty. While we stroll on over here, I am gonna stand up, stretch, get some water, do my thing here. Casual dinosaur. And we will be right back here. That's the wrong one. This is the right one. I'll be right back. Okay. Oh wow. Yeah. You're back. Chillin'. PC chillin', which of course everybody knows stands for people chillin'. Which isn't even a shitpost. Go look it up. PC chillin' literally stands for people chillin'. And it comes from, I don't know who said it. It was obviously in the 90s. They got asked and they're like, yeah, we just PC chillin'. Because it was like in response to them getting asked what they're doing, right? And they're PC. They're just people chilling, right? It's Seeker's ready to go. Warlord's echo is still suffused with residual ether, so I'd exclude it from the search area to prevent it from bumping the sensors. Begin tracking, shall we? You choose the part in will accompany you. Let's go. Turn of tracking nearest source, fire aspect. Oh my goodness. And it of course does not go in straight lines. It follows the road. Okay, bud, if you pick up this fire and lentil, I'm gonna scream. Tracking disengaged. Okay, bud. We really need a cutscene about this? Not quite the legendary creature we were after. Okay, well hurry up and reset it. You mind dealing with it? It'll continue to confuse the seeker if we leave it be. Can you not just exclude it? Why can you not just exclude it? Oh, that didn't immediately kill it. Wow, okay. I mean, it's close. Alright, can we like move on now already? Let's try this again. So I hate like these are like these ones are fine, right? But I hate when they're slower than the character's run speed. Like, how is that? It's been 25 fucking years. How has that not been solved? Just make it faster. Oh, well, the player's gonna lose it. The player's running faster than the object. They're not going to lose it. Make them at least the same speed. Closer. Frightening enough, but again, not what we're looking for. Got it, boss. I'm gonna say it's probably not off cooldown. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh. Okay, well. Thanks. Ask if it gave you any trouble concerning who I'm talking to. Right, resume tracking. Like again, if you're faster than the object, you're never gonna lose it. Right? be at least as fast as the... gonna point us to the other one. 2 over here. But you can't just like exclude them. It's a known variable. But we have known variables. How? Oh my goodness. Another remnant of Valley Garmonda's last rampage. These flames register the Seeker Coral Ether. Hey, why can't you just sample that then? In the words of a Tuliola saga, when Valley Garmonda rages out of control, fire burns forever. Its ice does not thaw, even though it does, as we saw. And its lightning crackles without cease, thus the Dawnser able to turn the Skyrim's perpetual magic against itself. Unmelting ice prison, except it does melt. No mundane fire, but some sort of everlasting sorcery. Once again, strange feeling, fancy-filled poetry proven true. The thing is the fire is classified as living ether, and feed a sample into the Seeker and greatly improve its accuracy. Yeah, what kind of a fucking technological marvel is this if you can't exclude known variables? It's a shit-ass tool. How do you... I'm surprised you've ever found anything in your life with this tool. I realized it was possible from the start. You needn't have fought all those creatures. My apologies, seems like much to learn from this journey. Yeah, I don't believe you've ever found anything with this tool before in your life. That's all you've convinced me of. This time the Seekers should be attracted solely to Valley Garmonda's ether. Zoom tracking. Oh, okay, bye. Okay, bye. Dog roulette. What dog are we getting? White dog. The yellow flames. There are 2 dogs that have the same color flame, but different color body. Unfortunately, not all of them can be derived by flame color. Like, oh shit, they've really upped their game for this expansion. You can see that thing rotating in the distance, right? Like, it's still animated from this distance, right? Like, everything in the town isn't animated, obviously, but like, they've gone through the purpose of actually animating things in. Is it just gonna lead us to another one of these craters here? Is that what's gonna happen? I think that's what's gonna just keep leading us to these craters, right? Like where we're going. Yep, led us to another crater. But how many craters is it's just going to lead us to every single one of these craters? The Seeker was drawn directly to the Skyrim's fire and set the correct parameters. Hey, but can you can you exclude this now that it's a known variable? Using the threshold, direct it to the draw itself. Yeah, we don't need to visit every single crater here, but it's unnecessary. See, this one also has a whitish body, but with red foot. I don't know if we can just like cut across here. It does look like we can jump up these rocks. Hey bud, how's it going? Don't tap me. Hello? Alright. Let's not go through the ever-burning crater, shall we? That seems like a bad idea. Gotta let me up here. These big ass dudes. Look at these big ass dudes. These dudes. Oh. Okay, this was much better than going all the way the fuck around. Sorry, I can't help you right now, injured Yahui. I think we'd notice if Valley Garmondo was inside. Let's head through to the other side. My one gripe is that every single time you talk to an NPC, you have to get off your mount. So if it's like a single line of text to advance the story, you have to dismount and remount. Just for going through this cave. Like, come on. Just let me stay on my mount. And, like, talk to you. I think your thing is broken.
Here, it seems.
Envil, I think your machine is broken.
Could Valley Garmanda have shifted its elemental aspect? It does have 3 to choose from, after all.
Or it's directly above us.
In any case, I'm almost certain the Vitral was headed in the direction of Warkor Lardor.
Hey, why didn't we go that way the first time? Why weren't we if you knew it went that direction, why didn't you tell us to begin with? Why are you keeping information from us? My God.
Alphino is assisting the Yokhoi with their evacuation. He thought they could use a healing hand with the injured.
Hey, Alice just pronounced it Yokhoi, but the big dude and Wuklamat pronounced it Yakhui. Okay? Can't even get the voice act. They were just like, okay, here you go. Just pronounce this as you would. Like, okay, how do you pronounce it? Oh, just make something up. Okay.
So where is Valley Garmanda?
I don't know.
Warkor Lardor. Its stratified layers contain a wealth of crystals, said to be the source of its many-colored glow.
It looks pretty dark and dim. This is like the Shadowlands. There's just like an unnatural shadow over the valley.
After 80 years of imprisonment, the Vitral will be in dire need of sustenance. It would have been drawn to the mountain's energies.
Okay, why didn't you fucking tell us this to begin with, Aaronville?
So Valley Garmanda seeks to replenish its ether.
Then we'd better not give it the chance.
Stop!
What?
That mountain is sacred ground. I forbid you to set foot on it.
Okay, well that sucks, my guy, but that's what we're gonna do.
Sorry, It is not our intention to trespass. But you must understand, that's where Valley Garmanda has gone. If we don't slay it now, it will slaughter countless innocents. Just like in the old days, I beg you, permit us to enter.
They wanted to kill you like an hour ago. I don't think they care about that.
Out of the question.
Yeah, they don't care. Their whole thing is killing people, Wuklamat. Whether it's them or a creature.
Your band is incapable of defeating Valley Garmanda. Either you seek to defile Warkor Lardor, or you are fools.
If you doubt their chances, how would you feel were we to join them?
No, I don't think they're gonna care, Juana. I'm sorry.
The monument to Valley Garmanda's defeat bears the names of 7 heroes. With our forces combined, we also number 7.
With our forces combined!
7 weaklings are no less doomed than 4.
Yeah.
Zoralcha, you've come to help as well.
I wouldn't get your hopes up here.
Against my sound advice. While the rest of you were tussling with this sky ruin, we might have secured an insurmountable lead. A minor delay. It will not change the contest's outcome.
He's actually helping? Now that's a surprise.
I would take the measure of this Tural withdrawal my father was unable to kill.
With both my brothers here, this battle is all but won.
Your celebration is premature. I never said I would let you pass.
Brother, no! We do not bear arms against our own people.
What an odd thing to say. As I recall, the inhabitants of Chir Wagur Sultan do not consider themselves members of the Tuliyolal nation. I'd hardly call them our own people.
I mean, yeah. Right? Like, the Giants are very much their own separate people.
What does that matter? Members or not, everyone in Tural is part of our dream for peace.
Okay, that's not true. They literally just said they wanted to kill people.
If you would hurt them, then you'll have to go through me.
Come on, we don't have time for this. Girl, we don't have time. You were just...
She saved me. From the mountain bird. Now, then, the same eyes. Eyes of stone. Words of stone.
Listen, you were just like, oh, I'm shocked that he's here. Thank you for helping us. And then you were just like, let's fight. We come out. We don't have time for this.
We are still in her debt. This is true. Consider the debt repaid.
All right.
But do not misunderstand. We do not submit to Tuliolan rule.
Whatever you gotta tell yourself, my guy.
Aye, you've made your point. We can talk more once the contest is over.
I ask your name.
I don't think they care about talking, Wuklamat. I'm gonna be honest here.
Wuklamat, protector of peace and soon to be done servant.
You should have picked up that they do not care about talking. That graphical thing going on. What was real shiny when he turned around?
Even people with wildly different ideals can find understanding through earnest discussion. I believe that, wholeheartedly.
As do I. I won't give up until we reach a compromise.
Assuming you survive, my old bones and I will be waiting here for the true heir's return.
Your thoughts have always been a mystery to me, brother. But I'm relieved to see you put aside the contest for the sake of the greater good.
Our nation is a fortress, and its people the bricks with which it is built. The more that are lost or broken, the weaker Tuliyolal becomes. Even the crudest rock has value as a stepping stone.
There it is. There it is.
Come on, you two. Forget about the right of succession for now, and help me fight this overgrown snake bird.
the dragon, but okay.
I don't care how strong the Sky Ruin may be. We're going to put this menace down for good.
Oh, this is another dungeon. Okay. You have all... You have all this extra space here. All this stuff. Okay. You're gonna be like, oh, it's gonna be 14 minutes, right? And I'm gonna leave, go do something else, right? And I'm gonna leave, do something else. My goodness, okay. No. I love how they're like, a reply will not be forthcoming. Like, why do you even have to amend? You just say, hey, like, you reported this person. That's it. Like, generally you're not going to get a response. What is this thing we're looking for here? So we need yarn, which should be woolen yarn. Cotton yarn. Dyed felt. Dyed felt either. Okay. Well, how do you... Dyed felt... Oh, that's because it's the thing I've not... well, also a thing I've not... Surely, though, I must have some old goat leather. Okay. What about this other one? I have 2 raptors. I don't think I have a mithril ingot, though. I do not have any mithril. Gotcha. Okay. Well, mithril rivets. I don't have anything else here except the raptor. Let's... How much is this stuff? Oh, that's... Okay, well that's cheaper. Are these cheap, or can I just like... Okay, 1 for 1,200. What's the 1 for 1,200? Get 5 for 400. Okay, they're technically... Sure. Mithril. Mithril. Gotcha. Okay. Type. Oh. Okay. I guess we're just gonna let me talk to this man again. My servant. Again, and pull out two raptor skin. Already found 2 people. But I'm assuming we can just craft one. I've not crafted one of these yet. Okay. What did I take out of my inventory? Raptor skin. Oh. I don't think I have black elk. That might be the problem here. You have black. That's not what I wanted. Boop boop. Quick synthesis 2 of these. Well, that's not that for some reason I thought I had the thing, the complete instantly for free. Not have. I have 16 rubelite now. That who knows what you do with it. Woolen yarn or fleece. Gotcha. What are we thinking here? Problem solved. Oh, this is, I was just like, oh shit, I haven't started that one. No, I have. I just keep forgetting it's called Weaver. How many is this? Oh, this is a bunch of stuff. Let's look at the board here. More than one. I need exactly one. Hey, yo. I thought I had already taken the old goat letter out of my inventory. Seems not. Like, I don't know if we're gonna make it if I don't buff myself here. Let's look at that fat cat. Go turn these things in. Bump. I'm gonna say there's no people up here. There's usually at least one person. Like, yeah, I could have gotten double experience for making it high quality. But if I fuck it up, right, I'll have to buy one of everything again. Not gonna go over well. Oh. Okay, I don't think my... Oh yeah, it's still a bit away to teleport back out of this crowded wasteland. For free. Sell that. Go, there you go. Oh my goodness. Die. Sell that. Maple teriyaki. Delicious. Yeah, I have so much food. So much. This other stuff in my inventory. My goodness, I'm in a building. Okay, well I can't try that on. Edgy bondage gear, unfortunately. Keeping the edgy bondage gear. What about the sick ass sword? Sick ass looking sword is not that sick ass. It's just made of... I mean, like, it has some... Eh. Well... Right, because this one is just like shiny, it matches, right? The color palette, right? Matching color palette, right? And this one, like, does not match the color palette, right? Cool. Say, I don't think it's better. It's exactly the same as the one I have. Exactly the same as the one was in. Alright, let's go back over here and sell some shit. Let's go back over here and sell this. Ooh. Oh. Is... Right. Vendor not on this side. Why is there no music all of a sudden? I did get killed. So I do need to fix my shit. Well, that's what I came here to do. Let's go do some stuff, shall we? Go, that's not one. This one! This one, so we can do the society quest? I keep wanting to call them the Beast Tribe quests because, like, the first 2 years I played this game, they were all Beast Tribes because they're not like they're people, but they're like beast people, right? Called the Beast Tribe. Hey bud, how's it going? I don't care. I'll have no fury like a hippo scrubbed? Oh, hippo scorned. I was just like, why would a hippo be angry about getting scrubbed down? I would assume that a hippo would love getting scrubbed down. Let's do vegetables. Let's bring some vegetables to the hippo here, shall we? They did change the way how the society quests work. Once you've taken them with a specific job, you cannot redeem them with a different job. And I'm already at 95, so maybe I should have switched to someone else. This was a mistake. Wonder if I can just like do them. Yeah, I cannot continue this quest until the following. So that they're now once you accept one, they're job locked. Like, yeah, I guess people were using it low level to cheese high level levies, right? Like. But also, you wouldn't be able to turn it in if you weren't the right level anyways, right? It's like a level 80 character cannot turn in a level 90 quest no matter what, right? Even if they can do the quest because it doesn't involve fighting, right? So I don't think that the job locking of this kind of stuff was necessary. Right, they've done it where you can switch jobs during levies and turn them in as a different job, but you just get half experience, which I feel like is warranted, right? Because that's how people were cheesing the experience from levies. So I feel like that's fine. But having the society quests also be job locked? That ain't it. That ain't it. Switched work. What about these hippos? You're not so awfully kind of you. I just love getting lathered. Try to give it a try, it's not hard. Right? Like, I'm sure hippos love getting scrubbed. Right? I'm sure they love a little scrub. A good old scrub. Look at her, well pleased. Tell me. I know how to please a hippo. Not going in the right direction. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Okay, well we had 3 other people, and now we have none. Well, I don't know if this is if we're gonna be able to complete this. And Shin. Can I? What if I like switch now? Can I know they're class locked all the way. Alrighty, well. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be doing this. We had 3 other DPS. Waiting for 2 healers. It didn't happen. I think we might call it here. We have been streaming for 3 hours. I also still do need to download and then re-upload this. Why are you so angry, man? Big old red eyes. Why are you so angry? Yeah, I think we're gonna. Thank you. I was about to do my normal spiel of thank you all for watching and hanging out. But if we look over here at the dashboard, there have been 0 fucking views the entire time. Nobody has even clicked. Your stream's current bitrate is higher than the recommended. We recommend that you stream at a bitrate of 250. 2500. Okay. Right, bud, but that's not 1080p quality. Okay? That's not 1080p quality. Right? I guess thanks. I don't know how to end off the stream now, because like obviously nobody watched, because this is on a brand new YouTube channel with no videos. I'll see you next time, question mark? I don't know. Okay, bye.